Amendments by Kimberly Ochoa. 16th Amendment. The protection offered by the amendment gives Congress the right to collect taxes on income. Historical background. The amendment was needed to get money for the things that the states needed. People and groups working towards the amendment was the federal government, while many northern states were against it. Obstacles. People didn't want to pay taxes and some wanted to start a rebellion. Time, 1906-1931. Impact, people started paying taxes. 17th Amendment. The protection offered by the amendment gives people the right to choose senators. Historical background. Some senators were appointed for the benefits of someone in office and they were being corrupt. Different houses were controlled by different parties. Different people groups that worked towards the amendment, the people. Obstacles, appointed senators were against it and didn't want the amendment to be ratified. Time, 1 year. Impact, senators now have to be elective and it's up to the people if they want to elect. 18th Amendment. Protection offered by the amendment prohibits manufacturing, selling, distributing alcohol beverages. Historical background. Women were blaming alcoholic beverages for violence at home. Different people groups working on amendment. Women were fighting to get the amendment approved and men were against it. Obstacles. Men tried to stop the amendment. Time it took, 1 year. Impact. Alcoholic beverages were banned. 19th Amendment. Protection offered by the amendment allowed women to vote. Historical background. The amendment was needed because women were not allowed to vote. Different people groups that worked towards the amendment, women that wanted the amendment to be passed. Obstacles. Men were against it because they didn't want women to have rights and they didn't want women to be involved in politics. Time it took, 70 years. Impact, women won rights and are now able to vote. 22nd Amendment. The protection offered by the amendment limits the number of terms a president can serve, allowing only 2 terms. Historical background. People recognized that having a president that served for more than 2 terms was bad for the country. Different people groups working towards amendment, people and the country. Obstacles. Presidents were not okay with it. Time it took, 4 years. Impact, presidents were not able to be in office for more than 8 years, 2 terms. 26th Amendment. Protection offered by the amendment lowered the voting age to 18. Historical background. Young men began to ask for the right to vote when they were being conscripted for fight in the war, but they were not allowed to vote. Different people groups working towards the amendment, young men that were recruited to go to war. Obstacles, some people didn't agree but had enough support to be passed. Time it took, 4 months. Impact, allowed millions of young people to participate in political issues.